Evo Chopper. Brake components.
It's gonna rip.
Prism peg.
Bushings in there.
Thing's rolling nice now. We rolled it off the lift.
Got power. He has got power.
Ripping that. What's up, Crooks Moto crew? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got the Mayfire Evo Chopper right here. So let's get started. Welcome back to Crooks Moto. Let's go. So what we noticed with the chopper is we started leaking oil in the bottom. I came out here, just noticed a puddle, was like, huh, that's weird. Cleaned it up, tracked it down. There is a bottom breather hole back down here. You can't really see it. It's slowly just seeping out of that. We're gonna go ahead and just drain the oil out of this bike. First things first, we're gonna get this oil bag draining. All right, so we got it draining. Wasn't the best funnel option since as soon as we pulled that, overfilled the funnel and started pouring all over the frame there. So now we got pretty much all of the oil drained out of this bike. Still got a little drips in the rear, but we're gonna go ahead and get rid of these. Wanted to make a note of this. Now, this motor was a full fresh build, the ground up. Now, we don't know exactly what all was done, but we know it's combed through and rebuilt. So we had to treat it like a fresh motor build. We got a little bit of break-in debris. Overall, doesn't look like anything super concerning. All right, so next up, we are going to get into the oil pump right here. All right, so we got our hose off. We're just gonna bend that over here for now. So we got the spring, got our gasket on here. So we're gonna use a little magnet. There is our ball. We need to actually go ahead and reseat this ball into the actual machine seat inside the oil pump. We're gonna be very careful not to screw up the ball or screw up anything in the oil pump. We're gonna drop this ball down in there. We're going to give it a couple taps just to try to reseat it, put it back together, put some new oil in this thing, and then keep an eye on it over the next couple days to see if we're still sumping or if we fix the problem. What's up, Crooks Moto crew? Welcome back. We are back on the Evo Chop. It's another day. We're still working on the sumping issue. So took the filter off, but back here is the bottom breather. Now that was just a empty hole. We're gonna get a little remote filter to basically serve as a little catch can. Meantime, we're gonna get back to fixing this oil pump sumping issue. All right, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna take our little brass punch I just made. We're gonna drop our ball into the oil pump and we're just gonna give it a little tap. A couple little tiny taps, rather not go too hard initially. All right, putting the spring down. All right, and all right, getting that nice and tight. Got it back in there, so now we are going to assume that we just reseated that ball. We're gonna put the oil filter back on. We are gonna put fresh new oil in here. All right, filter going back in. We got our drain plug, oil filters on. Now we're going to throw some oil in this thing. So we are throwing in this V-twin engine oil, made in America, 60 weight, probably at least about 2 quarts. Personally, I've never used this oil, so interested to see how well it does. We have this rear wheel off because we are switching the sprocket bolts to some actual grade A. right, guys, so getting back to it, what we got here is this little filter. This is gonna act as our little breather. Some Evil Energy 3/8 oil line. We're gonna cut some hose. We're gonna throw it on the back of that breather fitting that we installed earlier. Then we're gonna install this, kind of cut it to length, figure out where we want it. All right, and after a slight wind delay, we got a couple little brass little fittings here to basically get a fitting into this that worked for our 3/8 oil line. If you guys have made it this far in the build process, be sure to stick around, subscribe. Whole nother chopper to finish. We also have an M8 performance bagger. Also, guys, be sure to check out crooksmoto.com. We have a bunch of changes coming to the website that are happening pretty much daily. We have new merch, we have parts on there now, and we have a lot of other goodies that are coming to the site. Filters on. Honestly, looks really sick with the purple of the bike. This color kind of matched, honestly, perfect. So we got it turned on. It took a lot more kicks than it needed to. Idle was definitely really low. Turn that up just a little bit. We're just gonna let this run for a sec, kind of start circulating some of our oil, check the level, fill it to where it needs to go. All right, welcome back, guys. It's another day. We got a special delivery of some brake components. So shout out TC Bros, but we are getting started on the Evo Chop today. We're gonna get our rear brake line fully installed. We're gonna bleed it up with some DOT4. Also check our brake light installation, make sure our brake light switch is working properly as well. So first things first, we gotta make sure that this line is long enough. It's looking pretty close. We got one of these curved fittings here. I had already had this part, so we threw that on. Now we're literally just taking these universal cables, boom, snug that guy up, and then we're gonna run this back down. What I did do is I grabbed a couple banjo options, really just because, unless you know for sure what the angle is that you want. Guys, so next up on the bike, we got our brake line. It is officially on. We've tightened it down, and then we kind of tucked it behind the wire harness. Overall, not too bad. It was pretty easy with just the solder points back there. Remove the solder real quick, resolder it together. That way we could get full torque on our banjo and not have to twist up those wires. So, all right, now we're gonna go ahead and bleed the brakes here. So our fluid is going down, it's getting sucked out of that. Starting to feel some pressure. Yo, we got Isaac and we're working on the Mayfire Chop.
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Today, what are we doing? Run through what we got.
We got our other set of pegs ready to go. We got the new bushings for the handlebars. Brake line's in.
Brake line is in and we have pressure. Really, that's it. We're throwing pegs on this thing and we're maybe shaving down some bolts.
Oh yeah, we got to shave down the bolts. The clearance is a little scary tight there.
Yeah. And then we're gonna pull this bike off the lift and take it down the road. See what happens. Hopefully it rips. I think it will.
It's gonna rip.
This thing's ready, dude.
Yeah.
We're almost there, so let's go. All right, so some things are happening. We got rear wheel out. We got foot pegs.
Yep, both sides, prism.
Nice. So prism peg on, and other prism mount.
TC Bros bushings in there.
Switched away from solid just to try that out. Yeah, Isaac had to drill out the other little peg mount here so we can get this one up there. Yep. Shout out to Prism Supply. Pull it off here soon. I'm gonna eat my amazing breakfast sandwich. Yum. All right, guys, so we had to grind down this little spacer for the axle because it was kind of mushroomed out.
We had to rob the axle off of Jay's shop here because it's a little longer. So no more axle for him.
I just don't get an axle anymore, dude.
I get a good axle and he gets the ghost axle.
Yep. We're getting this rear end dialed finally back together. Just got to get this axle tight. Look at that, you can actually see threads popping out.
That's nice, I like that.
That makes it feel much more secure.
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
We got the clearance.
Look at the clearance now.
That's nice.
That's pretty good clearance. Yeah, this thing's rolling nice now. Look at that, there's no resistance like there was before. All right, Crooks Moto crew. We are cleaning up a little bit here. Dude, it's time to pull this bad Larry off.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. No frame grind?
No.
All right, guys, the Evo Chop is done. We rolled it off the lift. Isaac's gonna kickstart this thing, take it for its first official ride down the road. Are you stoked? Are you pumped?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Look at it. Yeah, the fork stops on this bike, guys, are totally
None.
insane.
Okay, you got it?
Yep.
Oh yeah!
Right here. That was insane.
Got the power, boy.
Ripping that thing. Yeah.
Wow.
How was
He
it?
has got power. Third gear is just so much power. I'm going like 55 probably already.
right, Crooks Moto crew. So you guys have seen the chop rip.
Dude, how is
Good
it?
times. That was a blast. Very powerful. She gives you some whiplash. You don't want to give it full throttle. You probably wheelie.
Dude, how's the suicide shifting like for the first time?
It's fun. It was really, I've thought about it a lot and I've worked myself up to how exciting it's going to be, and it was a good time.
It's very cool. I took it down the road. I killed it twice. It was pretty fun.
Never killed it.
You never did, dude.
But yeah, you just got to think of it as driving a stick shift car pretty much. So you're just using your foot clutch and shifting with your hand. Pretty crazy. It's awesome though. I love it.
Thank you guys so much for following the build series. It's never really done.
No.
We have a few little leaks to repair with our oil lines and maybe a rocker box leak, dialing in those handlebars or putting the other ones on. There's a couple minor tweaks that will happen on this bike, and we'll probably have some more content, but
Yeah, but for now it goes down the road, so
it's done,
time
dude.
to get it registered.
Coming to a show / bike ride near you. The Evo Chop, the Mayfire Purple Chop.
That's right.
So sick.
Yeah, thanks for all the help.
We got this thing running. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out crooksmoto.com. Get yourself some goodies on there. Lots of good stuff.
Thanks for letting me help build your bike.
Hell yeah, let's
Shout
ride.
out to Kenny too for kind of putting most of the big pieces together.
Yep, Kenny got it to about 80% for us.
Yeah. All right, guys. Later.